sticker appreciation.
Hello and welcome back to another weekly vlog from Erica with Handmade by EA. All things wonderful. This week I spent the whole time re-listening to Fourth Wing and Iron Flame and trying to also work on a pattern test that I told you guys that I did get. It was for that sweater. I get a month with the sweater, so I'm currently working on the back panel of it. I don't have it with me currently to show you, otherwise I would, but besides the point. Right now, I'm in school pickup line, and because I re-listened to those books and I was just so focused, I didn't take any clips from this week. So we are going to, who knows? We'll get there in a second. First, welcome. Thank you for being here. Okay, so I guess we will start with one of the things that I did work on during this week was this cowl that I'm obsessed with. This is the second one that I made. I made a blue one first, but the pattern, when I did how many rows? I don't know. Anyway, this one is about 10 to 15 stitches bigger than the last one because the first one I made was so tight to get onto my head. Once it was on, it was okay, but this is just so much more comfortable, and I'm obsessed with this color. So I love this color, and I love this cowl, and I love the pattern and the texture and all of those things. I love it. So that's the first thing that I did. Then I was working on the sweater, which I don't have to show you, but right now, since I'm in school pickup line, I will show you what I am working on now. I'm working on a sweater for my daughter's doll. And this is from a book that I got when I got my very first knitting kit. I don't know, it came with a whole bunch of stuff with a couple circular pairs of needles and some stitch markers and a row counter and stuff in this book. So, yeah, I'm working on this color blocked doll sweater. And the whole pattern is on one page, which is wonderful. And if I keep doing this, it's gonna rip off this book, but that's a later me problem. So this week, I figured we could talk about Rebecca Yarros because she is a hot topic at the moment. I do have a couple clips of me listening to Onyx Storm, so I'll periodically share those, but I figured maybe we could chat about, because I did mention I'm a huge audiobook lover. I listen to them daily. Last year I had an ungodly amount of books that I listened to, and this year I set a goal to also listen to an ungodly amount of books. I think right now today's about the 20th and I'm 10 books in at least, with 3 going at any given time. I always have an audiobook, I always have a physical book, and I always have a Kindle book because I'm crazy. And you're like, Erica, how do you have time to do that? I don't. I just put my other responsibilities on hold and I do really focused power cleans because somebody pointed out that maybe I don't know, they said I was having a conversation with them and they're like, you sound like you're ADHDing, and I'm like, never been diagnosed with that, but anything is possible, you know? So anyway, I get my responsibilities done in power 30 minutes. I set 30-minute timers and I do all the things that I have to do, and I remain focused for maximum 30 minutes. And that's how we have clothes to wear every day. But yeah, so I was supposed to measure this, I think. Let's measure this bad boy, see where we're at. Handy dandy tape measure. Name that show. It's Blue's Clues. Is that what it is? Yeah, my brain's doing some brain things today. We are at blank. What's the next thing? Neck shaping. We're gonna do some neck shaping. We're working the right side. Anyway, what was I saying? I started reading again as an adult. As in, I started listening to audiobooks. I secretly got a library card online in my little hometown just to find out 30 days after getting it online, they said you had to go in person to get a physical card, otherwise your card will be null and void. It was like a trial period. So I had to go into the library, and that was torturous for me because I do live in a little small town. Our library is in an old house, and they didn't have a parking lot. So I was like, where do you go? So I just had to creepily park on the side of the road, not really knowing. That was a few years ago. now I'm on the library board, and all things are wonderful. We have a parking lot. We're moving lots, and there's some great things happening in my little hometown here. So I had to go in, and that really started my library journey. My book journey was me and audiobooks. My favorite app is Libby. Libby is a free app with your library card. Take your library card, download your Libby app, and have like thousands of books right here on your device. Gold. Then I also love Hoopla. Hoopla is another library app that I use. And granted, there's different apps for different libraries. You might not have access to all the same apps that I do. You might have access to different ones than I do. Those are the only two that I have access to with my library card. Hoopla, you only get 5 books a month, so it's 60 books a year. But they also have like a week-long binge pass to Hallmark Channel and magazines and newspapers and all of the things. They have so many things. But I also found that Hoopla has more of the, we'll call them TikTok picks, I guess you could say. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Some of like the new popular ones. And there's no wait, which is nice. I love the no wait part of it. Libby, there is a wait. They only have a certain number of leases, I guess you would say. So those are my two picks. So I guess, yeah, we're going to talk about books and knitting, fiber, crocheting, sewing, crafting, something. I don't know. I don't know where to go.
Or the chance we had, and eventually.
Did I do this right?
Maybe not what you and your mom have, but something.
Is that supposed to look like
she
that?
takes my hand in hers and squeezes, and my chest lightens as we
Should I tie these together?
Differentiating Navarre's wordstone from
We'll figure it out.
Outward.
Okay, it's the next day. We're gonna try and do like a little bit of a wrap up of this video because I honestly, yesterday was a rough day for me. Mentally, my brain was not braining. It was not working. It couldn't focus on a dang thing. So I remember we were talking about what books, and I was working on this sweater thing for my daughter's doll, which is going. I'm happy to say that I did a neckline and I started the neck part of it, but I definitely messed something up because that's not supposed to be there. But I don't know how to fix it, and I'll try again another day. So we're gonna wrap up by saying we're not gonna wrap up here, but guess my brain still ain't braining. Anyway, my 3 books that I'm currently listening / reading to. We have A Soul of Ash and Blood, which is the Blood and Ash series by Jennifer Armentrout. This one. That's the one. So I'm reading that on my Kindle. I just got this and Game Changer because also, let's have a little side note. This is the case that I've been using for a while now because it came with my Kindle. I bought my Kindle off of Facebook Marketplace for half the price of new ones and works great. Registered it to myself, got my couple months free of Kindle Unlimited, and now I just use Libby to read on my Kindle or stuff your Kindle days. Anyway, this was the case that it came with. This is a fantastic case. It's got the insert, it's got the card holder, it's got the tripod thing, it's got the little stretchy band, but I am a right-handed individual, so I want to hold it in my right hand, except maybe I have little hands. I can't reach to change the page. I need this stretchy band over here so that I can hold it, here, and I can change the page, I don't read with my left hand, because if I read with my left hand, I tap the backwards page, and that's not helpful, you know what I mean? So I asked for the clear case for Christmas this year, and I already had a whole bunch of stickers that I put on, and today I got this little stand thing. Not exactly what I wanted. I wanted a pop socket one, but I wanted a pop socket one with a suction cup so I could take it off if I chose to. But anyway, I got this one today from Target, and now I can put it on this side and tap the pages the way I want to. So anyway, this is my I recommend the Blood and Ash series. There's also, I believe it's a Flesh and Fire series goes with this, except different main characters, same storyline, same setting, different words aren't wording again. Welcome to my first book crocheting knitting vlog. I'll figure it out. My physical book from the library, Skyshade. And this is the Lightlark series. This is book 3. And again, free for me because I use my library. Okay, I just started this book. I'm only on page 40. Brand new book still. The Blood and Ash series. It's book 5 is the one that I'm reading. But again, I'm only 10% of the way through the book. Then I'm listening to Onyx Storm again. Round 2. But also, I'm going to forget the title of it. I wonder if I can... I'm looking it up right now on my computer because you can listen to Libby on your computer too. So that's super helpful. This is from Libby. I don't know if I said that already, but I'm reading it for free on my Kindle. Stop that. You don't have to pay for Kindle Unlimited. You don't have to buy all of your books. Just download Libby, use your library card, and read every dang book for free. So the other one that I'm reading is from C.J. Archer. It's The Apothecary's Poison. And this is a big, long series, the Glass and Steel series. And I want to say there's a boatload of books in here. Hold on, let's see if I can find out. This one is number 3 of... there's 13 on Libby. So there's a chance there's more. But this is book number 3. Of this, and it has magic wielders. That's the gist of it. Somebody's sick, they're trying to figure it out. He had a magical timepiece and he's trying to find the guy who made it. Anyway, this is book 3. Big long series, so that's a fun audio read. Oh, I can show you my sweater too. Yesterday I did get a couple more of these, but this is, oh boy, I made a mess. That's great. This is my back panel, and this is everything I have to go for my back panel, and I was hoping to finish it today, but my arm is really hurting today. I don't know what is going on, but it's like, I think I just need a massage. Like, all of my shoulder, yesterday my shoulder didn't hurt, but today my shoulder's hurting, my elbow's hurting, my wrist, I don't know, no, that's still hurting too. This whole arm, top to bottom, is hurting. So we'll see how much I get done today. I was hoping to finish it today. I was also hoping to finish that sweater today. I was also hoping to upload this YouTube video today. We do the best we can with what we got. Energy drink for everyone. Sir?
Let's fight.
You want to fight? You want to rumble? We gotta go rumble. All right. I don't remember what I was talking about, and I don't want to go back and listen to that little clip that I just recorded. So let's talk about, has Blippi come across your For You page on TikTok yet? All those moms in their 30s. Has Blippi dancing come across your TikTok page? Because he's cracking me up. He's cracking me up. And then all these dads coming on saying, everybody's addicted to Blippi. My wife is watching Blippi. My kids are watching Blippi. Well, that's because he's been nailing this dance for a long time now. And yeah, that's what's happening. Also, I have been very good at not sharing spoilers of Onyx Storm with my sister, who I used her Audible to listen to it, because she doesn't want to read it yet. So, if anybody would like to talk to me about Onyx Storm, please find me on social media and talk to me. Okay, so on a book note, what are you reading? What is something I should be listening to? I am not a fast physical book reader, so physical books are a little on hold. But if you have Libby recommendations, if you have Hoopla recommendations, oh, that reminds me, I can't show you on Hoopla, but there's another book that's going that kind of, Hoopla is great for all those TikTok finds. Not all of them, obviously, but you can get some of the more popular books faster on Hoopla. There's like, what is it called? The Blood of Hercules or something like that, where she finds out she's something fancy. The funny part about me and my books, I rarely read what it's about. I just start listening to it. I know that seems weird. I'm weird. I like just type in a genre and then like traditionally I would just go romance. I'm a romance reader. I enjoy like the contemporary romance. Recently, I started getting into the fantasy romance, the fantasy world. The stitch is such a toughie. I don't love this stitch. Don't love it. I don't like working in slip stitches. But I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta get through this. I should try and wind this because that's gonna be troublesome as we go here. But yeah, I would love some book recommendations because honestly my TBR on Libby is not super full. I probably have a couple months worth, but because not Libby, Hoopla, you can only get 5 books a month. So I'm pretty stacked for the rest of the winter. Oh, I'm gonna have to pause and I'm gonna take a break already. I just started. I'm gonna take a break from this because I think I must have been doing something crazy when I did that last round of slip stitches because they are tight. They're tight. More sporadic thoughts from Erica's brain. I was watching Blondie Knot's YouTube video and she was sharing some Valentine's Day themed project ideas. And obviously I would love to do them. Not all of them, but there is the candy heart pillow. I would really like to do one of those. Don't know if I have enough yarn for that, which seems weird because it's just like an acrylic yarn that you need. But all the acrylic yarn, I've used some of it already, so I don't know how much I actually have of said colors that would work well in a big amount. Then there is this granny square stitched heart vest that I really like, and I think I could pull something out with that, whether it be with acrylic or cotton. I think I have enough cotton that I could do that with, but the cotton I have is Lily Sugar and Cream, so not really ideal. It's not really super comfortable. I would definitely have to like block it and figure out how to make it softer. But it's a granny stitch vest, so you have to wear a shirt underneath it, so probably either way it probably won't be that bad. But with my shoulder hurting, who knows what I'll actually be able to do. Like, should I even be doing this right now? Probably not. But yeah, so this is just my first attempt at knitting a little sweater. I think I probably will do another one because it's cute and I obviously have some things to learn here. This was just me kind of winging it.
Mama, I found you.
You found you. That's you. Oh yeah, there's you and Mommy. And you and Daddy right next to me. Right under your hand. I am going to tag those 2 patterns below. So if anybody is interested in doing the candy heart pillow or the heart vest, maybe we can do it together. Hopefully, I'm hoping to finish this sweater today. I think this is a little bit easier on my wrist than the other one for some reason. Or maybe I'm just being hopeful and I really have no idea. He keeps me busy. You fast. Are you ready for lunch? Welcome to momming. Dude's just standing on my desk. Why were you up there? In school pickup line, we started the color block part of this, but my kids are currently out tubing. I am watching them from the couch because my arm is hurting and I don't want to be outside. It's cold and I'm in my 30s and I don't want to go, okay? I don't want to go. So my kids are lovingly tubing together, which is fun and exciting. I'm going to sit here and watch them while I do a little bit more knitting on this little kid sweater, but we are going to pull this together. This has been a long, rambling video of a whole bunch of nonsense. If you just needed this for some background noise, I'm glad I could provide some of that. And hopefully my arm will feel better and I will have a brain in my head next week. And we will go from there. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you sticking through this video for as much or as little as you did. And we'll be back again next week if you want to like, subscribe, share for some more of this crazy nonsense. I will have some new books to share next week, and I will figure out how to do book reviews. Not something I did as a kid. Maybe you will do it as an adult. I also didn't read as a kid, so new things everywhere. New things everywhere. Anyway, I hope you have a fantastic weekend or whatever day you're watching this. I hope it's great. You got outside, you breathed some fresh air, and you put some stitches into your project. Thanks. Bye.